Healthy animals, and we are back. Again, we're gonna be talking about Last Wars today. Today I just want to talk to you guys about heroes. Heroes comes up a lot. There's a lot of things that you can do to upgrade your heroes. Some simple techniques that you can learn to make your formations better and everything like that. But today I'm not gonna go in depth on a lot of like big heroes, like going through each individual hero, telling you which one's better. But I am going to talk about heroes, formations, and stuff like that. So hopefully this helps some of you guys that are kind of newer to the game. This isn't going to cover the really super in-depth fine-tuning, but this should help some of you guys. So obviously, let's start off simple. Getting your heroes. You can come in here, hit the recruit button. That's going to give you hero shards. It's going to give you stuff to upgrade your heroes. Also, hero XP. You can buy hero stuff on the store. So let's go over here. Like the weekly pass, you can get this and pick up get a total of 208 million XP, which seems like a lot, but it doesn't go a long way eventually. And then let's see here. You can also get stuff in the stores. So like your VIP store, you can get hero XP. Honor store, not so much, but we want to get blueprints there anyways. And then you can also get it in the campaign store. Now, also what you can get in the campaign store is you can get the legendary hero shards. In the alliance store, you can get violet shards and hero shards. They're both good things to get. All of those things. So let's talk about heroes. So first, let's talk about squads. So squads, there are three different styles of units. We have tank, air, and anti-air. Or yeah, missiles, whatever. So with these heroes, each one of these have different pros and cons. Number one pro of tank heroes is they're probably the cheapest hero to upgrade and the fastest squad to get upgraded, because it's the heroes that they give you the most of right off the rip, and it's just going to be a lot easier to upgrade these guys. So with that being said, a lot of people have tanks heroes. Next up, we have the aircraft. Aircraft is a lot better suited to fight tanks. So if you have a really good air squad, it is going to defeat a tank squad. And then last but not least, anti-air is better against an air squad. So that being said, I mean, each one of these guys have their own perks, but tank, and then it's basically rock, paper, scissors if you think about it. Tank beats missiles, missiles beats air, air beats tanks, whatever. So some of the things that I see a lot of people doing is they mix their squads up, which is fine to start off with, especially in the beginning legs of the game. You're going to have people just putting all of their gold UR heroes together, which is fine. But once you get to a certain level, I don't remember what HQ level it was. I believe it was like 21 for me. HQ 1, and I got to a certain point. I got to this point where this buff started showing up. So this buff is the more of the same type of hero you deploy, 3 to 5, you get a certain amount of buff for having the certain same type of equipment going together. So tanks, aircraft, missiles. So once you get to that stage, I think it's really good to kind of combine your units, especially your first march, to have, an all tank, air, whatever you're going to do, and then move on from there. So this is where I'm at with my first squad right here. And then we come over here. Actually, oh goodness, I don't have all the air characters that I would like to have. The only reason I have a tank hero in here is because of the star level that they are at. So I feel like it's more worth to have those guys there versus using aircraft people that don't have as many stars. So that being said, that's some of the but wow, I'm just stumbling over that. Anyways, refresh and hit live. So with that being said, you want to stick to those formations. You want to get 3 or 4 or 5 of a kind together to get that buff once you get to that level, because that's going to give you the extra 10-20% to be able to fight people and be more effective in that aspect. So that's something to really think about. All right, let's talk about something else now. Formation. I see a lot of people putting people wherever they want to go, and they just kind of just stack it in the way they want to stack it. Now, this is from everything I understand. You want to have your supports, the guys with the shields, up front, because they are blocking the damage. I understand that later in the game, Murphy can have some benefits with some of his buffs to be able to do better from the back with the buffs that he has to help other people in the squad. But as of right now, especially during the beginning, it's really good to have your supports in the front. After that, you want to put your damages and your supports in the back. So that's pretty self. Yeah, that's pretty much all you need to know about that for that formation setup. Again, same thing. I have supports up front, damage and support in the back. Now you can have 3 damages. You don't need a support character. It's just what I have and who has the stars and levels and all that good stuff. So just kind of where I am with that. Next, we'll talk about gear really quick. Again, I'm not going super in depth on a lot of this stuff, but we will talk about it. So for your support characters like Murphy here, I am going to build him a shield and I'm going to build a foot pedal because this is focused. Well, my phone needs charge, and apparently that's going to go into the YouTube video. Good job, me. All right, anyways, so the foot pedal is here for defense, and this is hero defense stuff. And this also boosts HP, all that good stuff. Now, something that I really recommend people doing is upgrade by levels of 10 with these things. Now, obviously, if you can't get all 10 levels in it all at once, it's fine. Like this right here, I'm waiting for Hero Day to upgrade this, but try to upgrade by levels of 10, and the reason for that is because on these buffs right here. So you have level 10, 20, 30, and 40. And then once you get to level 40, then you can add blueprints, which this is a whole shindig in itself, and it costs a lot to upgrade, but that is what it is. Anyways, so for your support characters, though, we'll get back on task here. We're going to use a shield, and we're going to use a foot pedal. And then for your attacking characters, your damage characters, you're going to go through and you're going to use your minigun, your railgun or whatever, and you are going to use the data chip. And this also helps with attack. It's good for damage heroes. Eventually, you want to give everybody gold gear. Eventually. But when you're first starting out, a lot of people are trying to figure out, oh, what should I make next? Where should I go next? And that's my recommendation. That's why Kimberly now has a shield now, is because I've kind of started to upgrade and start adding to other people. All right, again, we're back onto a support hero. That's how that is. All right, the only thing that's different is the support heroes. Support heroes are kind of a mix. So one of the better things to do is to give them a shield, give them a gun, and then kind of have a mixture of both, especially if you're just doing the 2 golds to start off. That's kind of everything that I've seen that's been recommended is to start with the 2 golds for the type of character. So support, you give them the defense stuff, and for the attacking, you give them the attacking gear. So that's kind of the direction you want to go with that. Other parts about heroes, we have skills. I've kind of course corrected on this, but when you are upgrading these guys, you want to make sure to start off with the top right, because this one is probably your more powerful one. And then this one down on the bottom left is one that is a passive, and it's going to boost effects of everything by 2%. So that's something to really try to upgrade first, and then you can come over here and you can do your top left. That's kind of the direction that I've been taught to go, and how we've taught other people to go is to go in that kind of direction. And then last but not least, your stars. So when you're promoting your heroes, you're going to go through and you're going to promote them. Each star level they go up, you add more power. It allows you to upgrade these skills, and so once you get up to this 4-star level, that's when you really start getting more power from your skills. And then 5 stars, obviously the most powerful. Other than that, what else do we have? So yeah, you come in here, and you can build your gear. With that being said, I recommend from your purple gear that you unlock in packs that are pretty easy to get. You can rob them off of trucks. You can get them in events like VS and like all these different events you can get purple gear from. But everything else, your blues, greens, whatever, just break it down. So come over here to your gear factory and just dismantle everything. And then you can come over here and merge everything. So you can hit the max button so it goes faster. And then you can upgrade that as you go. So that being said, that's kind of gear for you, kind of in a nutshell. Kind of the direction that I recommend taking. And then something, if you are starting out, try to make sure that you kind of really push your first squad right off the rip, because the more powerful a squad you have, the faster it is that you're going to be able to get into this VS Arena stuff. So once you get in here, you're going to get a lot of good rewards. So like this one, by the end of this, is going to be awesome rewards. You can get daily rewards, you can get honor points, VS Valor badges, and everything like that. So try to kind of rip it real fast on your first squad. Don't try to have multiple strong squads. Just kind of rip it and have your first squad be the strongest. Really focus on getting your number one squad always up to your HQ level and just ready to fight all the time, because that's going to be the most helpful. Now, something else for heroes, when you are doing this, now you're going to see why I have 1 and 4 for my first and second squad. So in my research, when you're doing your squads, make sure that the research goes to the squad that you have in place. So if your strongest squad is in spot number 1, make sure that your tech is highest researched on number 1. Now, if you do have the 4th squad unlocked by getting the monthly pass, the research on it is much faster to do this. So if you come over here and you look at this is 23 hours to just do formation training number 2. Now, if I was to come over here to this one, I don't even have that. But if you look at this, I mean, to go to number 4, it's only 1 hour. So the training aspect to get these up faster, squad number 4 is way faster than squad number 2, which is why I just put my guys on that one, because it is a much faster way to get the tech up for that squad. So my second squad can be stronger and better because of that. So that's something I highly recommend for you guys to kind of keep in mind. If you guys are going to go for that 4th March, try to keep that in mind. But if you're not, and you're just going to have 1, 2, 3 squads, make sure that your research matches your squad march in your formation in the pad that they're in, whatever. I'm having a great time talking tonight, guys. And then also for your heroes, you have your tank center and all of your other stuff, and this stuff gives you more buffs. So that is kind of the gist of what I wanted to go over. Like I said, I'm not going to go super in-depth on hero-to-hero basis who's better. Is, you know, Murphy better than Williams, whatever. I mean, I just wanted to kind of give you guys a brief overlook on some of the best ways that I found to kind of make your hero days go better, what to focus on, so you're not wasting resources all the time. Hopefully that helped you guys out. If you guys enjoyed today's video, I appreciate you all for tuning into the YouTube video. I have been streaming a long time, and it's very much showing through on my YouTube videos and my intros and outros. Anyways, if you guys have stayed through this stumbling event of me trying to talk tonight, I appreciate you guys, and I hope that you guys comment down below if you guys have any other ideas of things that you have done or tried to make the heroes experience go better for you guys. And I appreciate everything you all do, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you.